Coach, looking back to Saturday, first of all, I guess what are your biggest takeaways from that, good, bad, or otherwise?
Well, there's a lot to take away from the film. I think, obviously we're disappointed. We went there to win. I thought we played, to win, and I know our guys are disappointed. At the end of the day, I thought we played our absolute butts off. 4.5 quarters or 3.5 quarters. I thought we played an incredible series. In the overtime where you got to find a way to knock the guy back and really kind of knock a normal kicker out of field goal range. But guy wound up making a great kick there at the end. What I really just tried to talk to our guys about is having the things that are the extreme positives, which you can see. I thought we really did a nice job of moving the quarterback off the spot, rushing the passer. We continued to do a good job on 3rd and 4th down, which I was really proud about. I thought we played with great effort. We've got to find a way to limit some explosives, which we spent a lot of time on there. But I walked away from it feeling really proud about our guys, but feeling really disappointed in the scenario. We talked a lot about how we can grow from this. This can make us better in the long run, as long as we're willing to let that happen.
And obviously defensive-wise, whenever you move from playing like a big school to coming into conference play, does that change your game plan, or how does that affect you in the weeks coming up?
Well, we hope that we're playing against ourselves. At the end of the day, I know for myself, and I know for what our standard is the same no matter who we're playing, whether we're practicing against each other, regardless of what period it is each day, regardless of who we're playing. Doesn't matter how big they are, how small they are, how many numbers or Roman numerals they've got beside their name. At the end of the day, we're trying to hold ourselves to a certain standard, and we hope that process that goes along with that will give us the outcome we hope for.
And what are you all expecting going into the game this weekend?
Well, you've got a good offense, a lot of skilled players everywhere, 2 good quarterbacks, both mobile guys that can run around. We've got to be able to, prepare for both quarterbacks that can be able to come into the game, but obviously both quarterbacks that can run the ball as well, create explosive plays, receivers and tight ends that are really explosive. A tight end, again, to me, that's going to be as good as somebody that we play all year, has top end speed, creates matchup issues, backs very similar to ones that we've played, guys that have the ability to burst in and out of cuts, guys that have the ability to take one for the long haul. The running back 2 years ago returned a kickoff return for a touchdown against us. So I think they've got those things across the board. An offensive line that's got big bodies and guys that have played a lot, whether they're a transfer or whether they're coming back. So, I think that they're, again, a very formidable opponent and a group that's going to come out here prepared for a win. They open up, with conference play as well, and they're going to be looking for a way to get a win.
I know you just talked about a bunch of their offense. One of those guys, Tyson Chambers, regarded as one of the best receivers in the league. What do you see from him on film that makes him as good as he is, and does he remind you of anybody that you faced so far this week?
Yeah, Tyson Chambers is a stud. He's one of the top receivers we'll see all year, and I really think the thing that makes him different, than a lot of the average guys that you see is he has the elite ability of body control. It doesn't matter where the ball's thrown, whether it's a back shoulder fade, whether it's a go ball and he's got to go chase it, whether it's a bend route on the inside, a bang 8. He's got elite body control. He makes all the catches, and what he does a great job of is getting the yards after catch. It's not just about making a 14-yard catch. He winds up taking those 14-yarders and turning them into 84-yarders.
Derek Smith's the guy that kind of came in here quietly and quietly has put together a good season for you guys so far. What's his story about how he got here and how much has he, impacted his program?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Derek is a guy that's been to a couple of different schools, and obviously his transfer portal has been able to help him. This is a situation where we saw a big athlete that can run, a guy that Coach Helton and Coach Hudson both looked at the film and were jumping off the table about. I was very much in agreement, and I think one of the great things that we have, and this is what should be able to help us in recruiting, particularly when it comes to guys out of the portal, is the ability to have all these packages. We have a way to be able to really have 17 or 18 ones when you walk out of here, and guys that can do different things for us with the packages we've got. He started off, he got here in the summer. We started off saying, hey, you need to focus on this package, and then we got where he was comfortable with that. We moved to another package, and we got comfortable with that. But he's been a guy that's been a DB his whole life, and he's played inside linebacker for us, in a team that's primarily a 3-4 defense. That's hard to do. He's been able to make the transition really well. Very intelligent guy, works. I'm talking about he is at the office in front of a computer in the coach's offices for no exaggeration, 4 to 5 hours a day. So he is putting in the work, he's putting in the time, has a wide range of skill sets. He can cover, he can pressure, and I think what you're seeing him do is jump off the tape with the athleticism that he has and the ability to tackle in the open field.